Hey everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. We did one of these a few weeks ago. We got a whole big new load of parts in, and I asked you guys if you wanted me to keep doing those as I'm dragging stuff in, and I got pretty positive response to it. So I thought you guys thought you might like to see another one. Like I said, everybody liked it the first time, so thought we'd do another one. Been at the Hutchinson, Kansas swap meet this morning, and brought home a whole bunch of stuff again as usual. So anyway, questions, comments, be sure to throw them up there. We're going to give you a quick look at this stuff. I will be posting still pictures on Facebook, hopefully tonight if I get that far, so you can check out the still pictures, or I can give you a close-up if there's something you see that you're interested in. So going to give you a quick walk around right now of some of this stuff. Starting out just right here, we do have a little wind today, so we'll have to bear with a little bit of that. But lots of stuff as usual. Big, huge batch of taillights. I guess we'll just start with these taillights. A guy had a huge selection of taillights, and Dad and I just bought his tables out. We just counted them up, bought all of them. So we'll start over here. This is some foreign stuff. Don't know much about that. Next, we've got Oldsmobiles and one Cadillac in that batch. I'll try to block some of the wind, so hopefully it isn't too bad. Only a couple of Mopars in that entire group of taillights, which is kind of surprising. This next batch, all Ford products right here. Lots of 70s and 80s stuff in here. There's some Cougars, late 80s, early 90s Cougars. Early 70s Mustang, some Taurus stuff. Big, huge taillight bar off of a town car. Little Capri, little Fox body Capri taillight, something you don't see very often. So pretty big selection there. Old School made it with us. Glad you're here, Old School. So there's the Ford lights out of that batch. We'll jump on over here. We'll catch some Buicks and Pontiacs. Some Regal taillights, Old School. That's because the spark plugs came back to me and I had to reship them, Old School. They Canada said they didn't have a customs form on it because it was stuck to the back, so they're on the way again. Buick Century taillights, Firebird taillights, Grand Prix taillights. Taillight for something I hadn't even thought about in a long time. A taillight for a 1990 Pontiac Le Mans, one of those little ones. Grand Am taillights. Number one's here with us. Glad you made it, number one. So, large selection of Buick and Pontiac taillights as well. Next, we'll go to the Chevy taillights that come out of this batch. Like I was telling everybody earlier, we've got a few more on. We went to the Hutchinson, Kansas swap meet and got some cool stuff to check out. Like I said, last time I got positive response to these live videos as we're getting parts back into inventory and sorting through them. So let me know what you think. If you enjoy them, we'll keep doing them as they come in. If not, we can always scrap them too. But checking out some stuff here, all these Chevrolet taillights coming on this deal. Caprice and Palace stuff, 66 Chevy taillights, a few Camaro taillights, a few Monte Carlo taillights, even some Citation taillights. Big Job's here. Glad you made it, Big Job. So there's the taillights that come in today. Like I said, this is all from the Hutch swap meet. Old School, just watched a video on YouTube, 68 Skylark, 64,000 miles in Montreal. Number one says swap meet in Dayton, Ohio this weekend as well. Let's check out some of this other small stuff, then we'll get to the sheet metal. George visor. We'll get to the visor here in a second. That is a non-adjustable visor, so we will have to double check and make sure that will fit for what you need it for. I've got 4 or 5 visors in stock right now too, so depending on what your application is, I may have one for you. Trim rings, 58 Cadillac caps, dog dish Ford caps, 71 Riviera side marker light, miscellaneous exterior mirrors. Super cool sign that we're going to check out on Toy Tuesday coming up. Chrysler Air Temp. New old stock box of mobile cans. Like I said, we'll catch those on one of these Toy Tuesdays coming up. 1953 Ford pickup grill, pretty straight, few dings. But I don't see any rust out in it. 6-cylinder grill because of the star. We'd have to check some dimensions because that visor there is non-adjustable, so I'm not sure if it will fit a pickup or not. Chrysler Air Temp. We'll get that lit up. We'll check that up on an upcoming Toy Tuesday here soon. 71 Pontiac Granville header panel and 1 extension and 1 grill. Here's some hard to find pieces for our international friends. 50 to 55 L and R series headlight buckets with chrome rings. and the buckets look good and solid. I'm completely out of those, and I've got a ton of L&R series, and I'm out of that stuff. So those are some good pieces. Here's the visor we were talking about. This thing is complete. It's got a few dings in it, but the trim looks great on it. The stainless has a nice shine to it. It's got the end brackets on it. Like I said, this is a non-adjustable visor, so certain vehicles this will not work for. We can see it does not have the slide in it like a lot of them do, but it does have the brackets for the split windshield. I will get a post up on Facebook. Like I said, I've got several visors in stock, so I'll get those all sorted out and get a post up on Facebook with all the visors I currently have in stock right now, so you can check all those out. Getting into some of the sheet metal, 1948 to 53 Dodge pickup front fenders. Very, very hard to find. Pickup only fenders. Few tiny rust spots in these. We can see right here, but it's minimal. But overall, dings, dents. But these, like I said, these are the pickup fenders. On the pickups, these flares are stamped in. On the big trucks, they're a bolt-on that sticks out further. So these fenders here are definitely fixable. They're hard to find pickup pieces, and definitely going to help somebody out with their project. Hood, I hate hauling hoods in, but this thing was so nice I couldn't leave it there. 65 Chevelle Hood, nice clean original piece. Old school, I store everything inside. All the small stuff goes inside. Some of the sheet metal still sits outside. So I've got cameras everywhere. Out at the yard, I've got tons of cameras. So the few times I've had people messing around, the sheriff's office always gets them. So that, I'm not going to say nobody's ever been out there, but like I said, with as many cameras as I've got, the few times that the people have been out there, they did get a visit from the local sheriff's department. So Dodge pickup fender, 70s, 80s era Dodge pickup fender. One little tiny spot of rust right there in the wheel lip, but overall, not a bad old fender. Number one, did you have a yard sale? No, I haven't sold any of my COEs. So 67 to 72 GM pickup fender. This one's actually off of a GMC. We still have the GMC badge on this one. I don't see any rust in this fender at all, even down here, even in the front. It's got some dents and damage right here. But even when we flip this thing up and look at the backside of this fender, looks really good. Gonna need a little cleanup, gonna need a little straightening, but hey, it's an OE original fender. Same thing with this door, same era of Chevy pickup, late 60s, early 70s, 67 to 72, but I know there is a lock difference on the 72s. I'm not sure what it is. But overall, there again, dings and dents, couple of extra mirror holes. But other than that, that thing is clean. The whole bottom is in it. I don't see actually any rust holes in this door. So that's what we've got. So we had a successful day today. Dad and I went down and hit the Hutchinson, Kansas swap meet. Actually, believe it or not, old school, on your insurance policy, it asks if you have a dog on the premises, and you get charged extra if you do. So I've invested heavily in a lot of cameras. Alan in North Carolina made it, and everything's alarmed. Obviously, all the buildings are alarmed. There's cameras everywhere, so it's a big investment, but that's what you've got to do anymore. So anyway, that's what we found today. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, last time we did it, I didn't know if anybody would even interested in it or not. But you guys said you liked it. You had fun doing it. So I thought, well, shoot, we'll try it again. So if you change your mind and you think they're boring, let me know. Jason's here with us. Big Job says just get a dog and a backhoe. So I think the dog question is just so somebody doesn't get bit. That's why it's literally on the insurance policy whether you have a dog. So that's why I've had to, like I said, invested heavily in cameras and alarms to keep an eye on everything. Well, Jason, we're just about wrapping up, but you can catch it. All these finds came from the Hutchinson, Kansas swap meet today. Had a great day. Got down there early, got some good finds, and had a good time. They had a pretty decent show. Hutch is not the biggest swap meet around, but it has turned into a really solid little swap meet, so we usually try to catch it. They do it twice a year. They have a spring and a fall swap meet, and that's where we've been all day today. Just got unloaded. We'll give you one more scan of everything just so you can kind of see what we're talking about. Lots of tail lights, some hubcaps, 53 Ford truck grill, outside visor, 71 Granville header panel, nice 65 Chevelle Hood. That's right, Big Job. Sometimes the crooks do have more rights. 48 to 53 Dodge Pickup Fender, some 67 to 72 GM Pickup sheet metal, Dodge Pickup front fender, and lots of lights. Like we recapped earlier, no, I did not do any footage at the swap meet. I thought about it, but realistically, I mean, I've still got to make a living, so I'm trying to buy parts that that I can do something with. So, and we just ran down for this morning and needed to get back today and sort things out, so I did not shoot any footage there. And sometimes, you know, you don't want to get anybody on there that you are going to offend by putting them on video either. So a little careful about how I do some of that sometimes, and try to focus on what I've got going instead of showing some people stuff that they don't necessarily want shown on the internet. So I try to be very careful with what I do and how I do that. Some of this stuff will go on eBay, but it is all available. It's all available right now. If there's something you need, or you know somebody that needs it, just have them give me a call. Be happy to send them detailed pictures of any of this stuff. Like I said, I'll get the pictures up on Facebook later this evening and give you guys a little more in-depth look. And like I said, if there's anything you're interested in, just give me a call, and I can get you better pictures, more detailed pictures of what we've got going on any of this cool stuff that we've drug in today. So that's what we've got. What's the eBay store? Nobody Else's Auto. Just all ran together, all lowercase, no spaces. Nobody Else's Auto is my eBay store. You can check that stuff out. As well as if you see something on eBay, just call me. 9 times out of 10, I can do a little bit better on price. Some of the smaller stuff, there isn't much wiggle room on it, but a lot of the stuff is marked up for eBay. Bill made it today. How you glad you made it on with us, Bill? Check out what we found while I was talking to you this morning at the swap meet. So thanks, old school. You too. Have a good weekend. I'm going to sign off. Hope you guys liked it. And stay tuned. Another video coming up tonight. More new inventory. And hope to see you all Sunday night for the live chat, and definitely Tuesday for Toy Tuesday. More cool memorabilia coming up. Thanks for jumping on this afternoon, hanging out with me for a few minutes, checking out the new parts. We will see you soon. Tonight, actually, on the new inventory video.